Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an automatic house light which detects you when you walk in and automatically switches on the light. So these are the components required to make that. We need a bulb, a PIR, motion sensor, a relay, this will help us control the 220 volts which comes out of the mains, and an Arduino Uno board, so this will be the microcontroller. So first we need to wire the PIR to the Arduino Uno. So if you open this, you can see what each pin represents. Ground goes to ground. Out goes to digital pin 2. And VCC goes to 5 volts. So now we take the relay and put the 220 volts which comes from the mains into the center one, which is called COM. Then we take the 5 volts of the bulb and connect that to the normally open. And this part of the bulb will go into the other part of the ground of the mains. So as you can see, even though despite me wiring it up into the mains, the bulb is not lighting up. So this is the exact function of the relay. When I give the signal from the Arduino from here, only then will it light up. And that is what we want. So whenever the Arduino receives signal from this, it will send a signal to this to light up the bulb for some time. So now we are going to be wiring the Arduino and the relay. As you can see, we have to wire up 3 pins from the relay: in, ground and V+. So the in goes to the digital output pin, in our case digital pin 11. Then the ground pin goes to ground on the Arduino Uno. And the V+ pin goes to 5 volts. Since both the PIR and the relay use 5 volts, it's better to use a breadboard to connect both of them. And now the circuit is complete. So if you upload the code which is there in the description, you should get the program running. So now if I stay stationary for some time, it will detect it and stop. But now if I move my hand in front of the sensor, it switches on again. So this is the code that we need to upload to the Arduino Uno board. The first line defines where the bulb is connected to. So in our case, it's digital pin number 11. The next line of code defines where the sensor pin is connected to, and in our case, it's again digital pin 2. This line defines, basically says that the sensor should not detect any motion at the beginning, and this is important because we don't want our bulb to just start off by switching on. Then this is the value variable, which basically stores the value of that the sensor returns, and we'll be using this to determine whether to switch on the light or switch it off. So this is the void setup. In this, the first 2 lines are pin modes. The first one defines that the bulb is an output, and the second one defines that the sensor is an input. Then we're doing Serial.begin, and this is only for debugging. Once you put it in your house, then you won't need this line of code. Then this line says that the value of val should equal the value returned by the sensor. So this is what the digital read method does. Then if the value is high, then we basically want to switch on the bulb and print, if we're debugging, that motion is detected. And this delay is set to 10,000 so that the bulb switches on and remains on for 10 seconds, because sometimes maybe it might not detect a motion due to some accidental thing, and even when we need it, it just goes off, and this is not desired. Then in this else, we basically switch off the bulb, because if it doesn't detect any motion, then we want to switch off the bulb, and delay 100 seconds because it's 100 milliseconds, because we know that no one can come in 100 milliseconds, and it's better for the Arduino to just delay. And if we're in debugging mode, we can just do serial.println, motion is stopped. So as you can see, the code is very simple, but this is all that this project needs.